What's going on, y'all? I'm Braden Wuerch. I'm here to provide insane value to you guys to grow you personally and financially as well. All right, guys, so last week we covered products that you should probably stay away from or at least be careful testing from AliExpress. And many of you expressed that you'd like me to do a video on how I actually decide what products to test using AliExpress orders counts. So today I want to actually cover that. Many people out there, if not most people doing Shopify dropshipping, actually go through and use AliExpress orders count, sorting by orders counts the wrong way. So today I want to go ahead and make sure you guys know what you're doing with that. But before you get into it, make sure to go ahead and smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already, turn on that post notification bell, leave a comment down below. How do you test by sorting by orders counts on AliExpress? Do you guys kind of do the standard way? I'd like to know if you guys are already doing the right way or not. All right, guys, so one of the big misconceptions that I get all the time, people always ask me, why have I been testing all these high orders counts, products with high orders counts on AliExpress, and none of them work on my store? So this is actually a big misconception in the Shopify dropshipping world. First off, if a product has high orders counts on AliExpress, that doesn't mean that those orders are coming from dropshipping stores. Many of those can come from people shopping straight on AliExpress, doing eBay dropshipping off of Wish.com. There's so many different ways people actually utilize AliExpress that even just Shopify dropshippers take up a small percentage of a lot of the orders counts many times. So that's one reason. Another reason that you might see high orders counts and it might not work well on your store is that your store is not meant for that. I've had stores to where essentially I had a mid-level niche store and a product worked insanely well, and then I niched down to more of a specific niche to actually have that product on my store, and it didn't work well in this specific niche, and it didn't work well with that brand. So many times if a product is selling well on another store and it's not selling well on yours, it has to do with how your brand is lined up, everything like that. So just keep in mind that even though a product might have high orders counts on AliExpress, that doesn't mean that it's just out of the gate going to sell well on your store. If it was that easy, then absolutely everybody would be doing Shopify dropshipping. So one of the other big misconceptions that I hear all the time is that you should essentially only test high orders counts, or at least medium to high orders counts. And this is definitely the bulk of what I see out there people doing. And this is not exactly how I go about doing it. So first off, high orders counts, essentially, it's a product that's already has established demand. But like I already said, that demand doesn't necessarily come from Shopify dropshipping. It can come from eBay, from direct AliExpress, everything like that. But it is a product that has demand. Now, high orders counts products typically have a better chance of you making sales, a better chance of you at least becoming profitable off of those just because of the already established demand. But typically what I like to go ahead and compare these to is that you're getting a sliver of the pie. You're getting a small piece of the pie rather than a big piece of the pie or even creating the pie. And that's frankly what we want. So I don't discourage people from testing with high orders counts. And in the beginning, I even recommend it just because it can get you profitable. And occasionally, everything I'm saying today, I'm making generalizations. Kind of the majority of what happens, but these aren't hard set rules. But typically when you test with high orders counts, you can become profitable, but these typically aren't the 6-figure per month products. So then comes medium orders counts, and these are kind of like right in the middle. I love medium orders counts products because a lot of times you already see that there's some demand, and these have the potential for you having a bigger piece of the pie. A lot of times if you can find these while they're still popping off, these are products that haven't been essentially utilized. And this is even where high orders counts products can even be very, very profitable if you guys go ahead and you really know how to scale out horizontally and you exploit the product fully, because most people don't know how to fully exploit products and fully take advantage of all they have to offer. This is where I've talked all the time about scaling globally, scaling horizontally using many different audience types, not just worrying about your vertical scaling. And this is where, even with the product with medium or high orders counts, you can get a lot more money out of it. But then there comes the low orders counts. And these are the ones that I like to consider somewhat of a gamble. These are lotteries. But these are the ones that essentially can be undiscovered winning products. And this is where I talk all the time. These are those golden winners. You have a better chance, frankly, of them not doing well at all, just because you have no data of them having established demand. But if these do end up being winning products, these are the ones that essentially you're creating the pie. And these are the ones that will do 6 figures on their own. One product, 6 figures per month on their own in sales if you find them, because you're going to find a product and you're going to be selling right out of the gate. You're going to be the first one to really be taking advantage of that product and everything like that. So when people ask me how do I like to go ahead and test, when I'm testing using AliExpress orders counts, what I like to do is I like to go ahead and narrow in on my niche. So I'll go ahead and have a specific niche, and I'll do high, a medium, and a low orders count. So high, I've got the best chance that it's going to be at least somewhat profitable. Then I've got a medium, that's a little bit less of a chance, but I could have a little bit bigger piece of the pie if it works out. And then a low, this is a lottery winner, to where I, really hope it takes off. Now, if you're in a mid-level niche or a general store, then essentially what you need to do is, find a specific niche or category and, test 3 there. This is essentially how I like to do it. I like to vary between high, medium, and low orders counts. I like to test just as many low and medium orders count products as I do high orders count products. And essentially that's what's worked out well for me. That's what's worked out well for many of my students, for many of my friends, is finding those winning products instead of just trying to copy others of what's already working. Yes, you can go ahead and make money by, spying on other stores, finding out on, through Facebook what's already selling, but that's what everybody's doing. If you guys can go ahead and find a product that nobody else is selling yet, but that the market wants, you guys have won. So that's definitely how I like to do it and what I recommend. I don't want you guys to be scared of low orders count products, but be careful with how you go through testing them. Like I said, don't do it randomly. You need to go ahead and do your research. Make sure it fits with your brand. Make sure you're not spending way too much money in just the low orders count products. This is why I like to spread between high, medium, and low. But that's how I like to do it. And if you guys would like me to go ahead and then cover how I actually like to test products and schedule testing through Facebook ads, I can definitely do that, because that's a whole strategy in itself that connects over to how I like to do it with AliExpress orders count. So guys, let me know what you want me to cover next, whether it's my exact product research methods, whether it's how I like to actually test with Facebook ads to where I don't utilize that much money, because frankly, after $40 to $60 spent, you should know whether that product has potential or not. All these people saying you need $200 to test a product, that's bullshit, guys. Essentially, go ahead and test with $40 to $60, 2 to 3 days, and I can cover exactly how to do that. Just let me know in the comments down below. But I hope you guys found some value in this. If you did, please go ahead and smash that like button. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below. What do you guys want me to cover next? I can definitely do that. Keep grinding, y'all, and I'll see you in the next video.